Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like them please. I have hit 30 subscribers now then please. So from of course today I am gonna do a National League review on every single game every single week on a Sunday afternoon. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So of course the first week did end in all the games, and wow, we've seen so many goals. Yeah, so many. I think there was only one game what had only one goal in it. But if I'm counting now, I think we've seen it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know how many goals we actually seen. Let me just count actually. So we're seeing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right, so yes, 20, 30, 31, 32. I think we've seen like 45 goals in the first week, if not 50 goals. So it was a mental first game week, but let's get straight into it. So we're starting off when AFC Fylde was at home in their first game back in the National League, and they drew 2-2 versus Wealdstone. Yeah, of course, I didn't really get much highlights of this game, but I know Fylde did score probably the best goal of the National League already, to be fair. But however, I think it's a very good point for Fylde in their first game. I did back a draw. I think I said 1-1 for that game, so I knew that would be a really tight game and a draw. Wealdstone, however, I think they'll be disappointed not win away at Fylde, but they had some good chances. Seeing it back, I think they did have a couple of good chances. But yeah, I think a 2-2 draw for Fylde. I think you have to take that in your first game back in the National League, and now definitely take that. So it did an AFC Fylde 2, Wealdstone 2. Next game then it was OT 1, Southend 3. You know, I think everyone expected Southend to win, or I did. I said Southend would actually score 3 goals, but I said 3-0 Southend. But OT went 1-0 up quite early. I think the first 15-20 minutes it was all OT. Apparently they could have been 2-0 up within that, of course, first half, first 20 minutes. Then Southend got back into it, I think, before half-time, 1-1. I think OT went down to 10, I think, early in the second half. Then, of course, Southend just had their quality and scored a couple of good goals for them in front of 750 away fans. Fair play to any Southend fan who went 750 for a trip. That is impressive. But yeah, really good win for Southend from coming back from 1-0 down. And yeah, for OE, I think they'll be disappointed to, of course, lose the game. But yeah, it did end 3-1 to Southend. Moving on then to the game I went to yesterday when Bournemouth drew 3-3 with my team Tamworth. 6 goals in it for the first week. It was absolutely impressive game. I think we played actually well. I think they had all the ball, but you expect that. Bournemouth are at home, you expect them to have all the ball against a team like us. But I thought we were solid on the ball. I think we passed it nicely. But yeah, we of course went. You know, I think they had 2 or 3 good chances in the first 25-30 minutes. Jasing making a really good save to about 40 was in. Then a really looped ball from Morgan Roberts, and of course Kieran Donnelly taps it home to go 1-0 up. Of course, in his first game, in this debut, go 1-0 up. Then, yeah, I think it was a keeper mistake. Then, of course, there was only 3 minutes added on, but the ref added 2 more minutes on. I don't know why. So 5 minutes, and they closed on the edge of half time through Matt Rush. Poor defending from us, to be fair, but yeah, really good ball in. Matt Rush, of course, headers it home at the back post, 1-1. Then it was 1-1 at half time. Second half, to be honest, I think they had the chance or two in like the first 5 minutes of that second half. And then we started to come back into the game. I think we had our first corner, we had a couple of throw-ins, and of course we had a throw-in. We're still dangerous at throw-ins even without Tom Tunts. I think Tyler Little is a very good throw-in taker. Probably not like Tom Tunts, but yeah. And of course Chakuna passes to Donnelly and he puts us 2-1 ahead. Of course 2 goals in his debut. Can't ask for more. Then I think they probably was just having all the ball. Then Jasing makes a really poor pass to one of their to Abdul Malik, and they of course equalise through Jasing, of course, mistake 2-2. Then about 2 minutes after they went 3-2 up, and we just thought we were gonna lose here, but 80. In the last 10 minutes, I think we came on top from the 80th minute. We had a couple of balls in the, of course, in the box. We had, of course, 2 really good chances from Tom McGlinchey when he came on, straight out the keeper. Then I think Noemi, there was 10 minutes added on. Don't know where he got 10 minutes, but I ain't complaining. Then, yeah, I think, of course, we hit a crossbar in like the 93rd, 94th minute through Jordan Lloyd, but I actually thought it was in, to be fair. But hit a crossbar, then like the 100th minute, I think the last kick of the game, we got a penalty awarded. Ben Mills won it, and I think that's why he took it, because he won the penalty. What I get. Everyone was nervous, but all the away fans went mental, and he puts it in front of that away end to equalise us the game 3-3. So yeah, really good game. I think in front of them 200. I think it was like 200, about 200 away fans. Absolute mental, great atmosphere in that away end, and yeah, so it did end a 3-3 draw, and really impressive performance from Tamworth. Next game then was Boston 0, Aldershot 1, and I think this was probably a poor game. Not many chances I've seen. Aldershot, of course, getting off to a good start. They needed that, to be fair, and I think Boston, everyone backed Boston to be up there at the start of the season, at the end of the season, and it's only the first game. Yes, I know it's only the first game, but I just don't know where people can see Boston finishing. I just think Boston, I don't know, they ain't got Kieran Donnelly up top. They've lost their best centre-back in Maguire. They've lost a couple of players, and yes, they've signed a couple, but I just don't know with Boston. But a very good win for Aldershot, and yeah. Move on then to Carlisle 3, Worthing 3, sorry. What a game. Don't need to work that down. I'll put 3-2 Carlisle. I'll forgo with 3-2 Worthing. Really good win from Worthing. Fair play to them. Of course, we know Regan Linney is a very keen player for Carlisle, but he missed up 3 or 4 really good sitters. I think 2 of them was like in the first half, 2 of them was in the second half. Missed a couple of key sitters, but of course George Kelly puts Carlisle 1-0 up, Worthy equalised, then they went 2-1 up, then went 3-1 up, then Carlisle get a late goal through Kelly again, Kelly scoring 2 for Carlisle, but if Linney put 2 or 3 of them away, I think Carlisle probably would have won. But yeah, fair play to Worthing, you know, very impressive performance from them in their first game back in the National League. You know, going up there, I think there was about 300 Worthing fans as well for like a 700-mile trip, something like that. Absolutely class from Worthing and their supporters, and yeah, it's good to see Worthing win. I know I've had them 15th at the start of the season, and if they keep winning games like this, definitely away against Carlisle, away against big teams. They've got Forest Green next. What ain't going to be easy, but they're at home, so another tough game. Another, like, yeah, if they get 6 points from these two, or even 4 points, they could fancy themselves absolutely getting top half. But yeah, it did end Carlisle 2, Worthing 3. Eastleigh first Gateshead, then Eastleigh won 2-1. Everyone thought this would be the worst game, but looked like it wasn't. A really good win from Eastleigh in their first game. I heard that Gateshead had a couple of chances. Apparently it wasn't the worst performance from Gateshead. Apparently it could have been a high scoring draw, because apparently it was good chances for both teams. But of course, unfortunately, Eastleigh did win in the end. And Gateshead, you know, we knew this could be a 6-pointer already, because everyone expect both of these to be down there. And Eastleigh get off to a good start, winning 2-1. So fair play to Eastleigh. Next game, it did end Forest Green 3, Halifax 2. This game, I think, was very good. I think Forest Green went 1-0 down quite early. Then, of course, they equalised. They went 2-1 up, 3-1 up. Of course, Halifax get a late goal from a 40 yards free kick, by the way. Really good free kick from whoever scored that. But yeah, I thought it looked like a very good game. But I think every game you could say in the first week was good. But yeah, 3-2 win to Forest Green. So fair play to Forest Green starting off the season well. Next game, Harrogate 5, Solihull 2. And sorry I'm laughing, but just love to see that Solihull, you know, conceded 5. Yeah, absolutely smashed. Cantown will finish above on 3 seasons in a row. That would be class. But yeah, of course, Harrogate, I think they were 2-0 up. Then Solihull get 2 second half early goals, equalising 2-2. Then I think Harrogate scored like 3 goals in like from the 85th minute in and last like 5 minutes of the game. So really good from Harrogate. Really impressive performance. Looked like it. The stats looked like Harrogate probably could have scored more. Apparently they should have scored at least 5 in the first half. So yeah, really impressive performance. And for Solihull, I think it's a really poor start to the season for them. But did anyone expect for them to actually beat Harrogate away? Probably not. But to concede 5 is absolutely not great. But yeah, it did end up 5-2 win to Harrogate. Next is Hartlepool against Barrow. Really good win from Hartlepool and a clean sheet, a 2-0 win. Everyone expect them to be up there at the end of the season, and with a win like that at home, with a dominated performance as well. Apparently Barrow could have got 1 or 2, but apparently Hartlepool should have saw 3 or 4. So yeah, Will Harris, of course, scoring for Hartlepool on his debut. Yeah, really good win for Hartlepool, and I think a clean sheet, you can't ask for any much better. But yeah, fair play to Hartlepool, and they get off to a really good start. Next game is Hornchurch versus Kiddie. I'll clear with 3-0 to Hornchurch, a really impressive performance from Hornchurch in their first game of course of the National League. Of course, Apani Kiddy was actually probably had a couple of chances till Hornchurch scored, and when Hornchurch went 1-0 up, they were much the better team apparently. So fair play to Hornchurch. I think that's going to be a tough place to go this season. Yes, they're playing Kiddy, but I think it's still going to be a tough place to go to Hornchurch this season. And with teams going out and picking up wins, even tough teams, then fair play. But if you can see 3 or 4, then that would be mental. If you score 3 or 4, that would be mental. But yeah, it did end 3-0 to Hornchurch. Next game, Scunny against Yeovil. It was a 1-1 draw, and I'll back to 1-1 draw. I knew that would be a draw. Of course, Yeovil went 1-0 up. Of course, a really good finish. Then Scunny, of course, scoring in the last minute. But I think Scunny would have took a draw against Yeovil before the game, because I think loads of people know that Yeovil are going to be very good this season. And yeah, but a 1-1 draw. And their last game was Woking 0, Sutton 3, and bloody hell, Woking. Yes, they lost their foul, and everyone knew this would be a tough game. But conceding 3 at home against Sutton is absolutely disgraceful. But some good performances from Sutton, of course. And yeah, fair play to them. I thought Woking was probably good first half. They had a couple of chances, but second half they was awful. So yeah. So there you go, guys, then my National League review. There will be loads more videos coming your way this week as well. Of course, tomorrow, and there'll probably be like a prediction video, because of course there's loads of predictions this week, loads of football coming your way. And Tuesday there'll be a Super Cup match preview for when Villa take on PSG. But subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.